The broadcast from Israel on the situation there, Pradeep. These are some very, very difficult conversations that you've had with the family members of those who have been butchered by the Hamas monsters, and some even fear much worse, that they've been taken hostage by the Hamas terrorists. They don't know the way their family members are being treated. That's a very, very difficult conversation to have with the family members. We just saw you speaking to many of them. But, of course, Israel has started the counter-offensive, and today the ground offensive was also expected to begin. Take us through what's happening there.
Yes, any time the ground assault can start, because the ultimatum is over, because they had given them first an ultimatum of 24 hours, asking people in Palestine, especially in northern Palestine and in Gaza, to leave that place. But then again, it was extended for another 6 hours, because the United Nations said it was too short a time for the population to move from one area to another area. So they had extended. That deadline is over. Now it's to be seen when exactly the ground assault is going to start, because we had been there on border yesterday also, day before yesterday also. We have seen that how their tank movement had been there. Mobilization of troops have already started. Trenches have been dug. Besides this, artillery guns are also placed in position, and also they had started the ground offensive, where they had been pounding shells on those areas where they feel Hamas terrorists are hiding. And there had been a big success for also Israeli troops. They had been able to eliminate two of their top commanders. One of them was looking after the aerial operation. The other one was the one who had launched that attack on last Saturday, and of Nukba Brigade, Al-Qadi. So he also been eliminated. So now what they are trying to do, they are trying to enter inside, because yesterday when we were there on spot, we heard that there was a staccato of gunfire from both the sides, because on one side we heard the sounds of the shelling, because the shelling was going on, which we had even captured on camera. But after that we heard the staccato of gunfire. It clearly indicates that Israeli troops were trying to enter inside the Gaza city. Maybe there was a kind of a resistance, because it's not going to be that easy. It's urban warfare will be very difficult. There are several reasons for that. One, because already many of the buildings had been razed to rubble, so there is a very little space for the armored vehicles and the tanks to move inside Gaza area. And otherwise also the lanes are too congested. It's not like Israeli city. There are congested lanes, so movement will be a little bit difficult. And then third thing is that there is a network of tunnels where these Hamas terrorists are hiding, and mostly they are using that network of tunnel to target their enemy. That's what they had been doing. So it will not be easy, but Israel has made up their mind. One, they have to get all those hostages released, because family members are also pressure. They have already asked International Committee for Red Cross to do something in this regard, to ensure that at least the medication can be provided to those people who are there, because some of them are having very serious illness. So the focus is going to remain on ensuring the safe return of the hostages who have been taken by the Hamas terrorists, but also ensuring that Hamas is obliterated, as Israel has spoken of. Pradeep, thank you for joining us with those details. Kudos to you for being there and bringing us these ground reports. We'll continue coming back to you. Quick break.